Welcome to Mindfulness 101. Today, we'll be answering the question, what is mindfulness and how do I get started? If you're new here, welcome. We talk about all things mental health and well-being. Mindfulness is the basic human ability to be fully present, aware of where we are. None of us are born experts at being mindful, but we can all learn and train ourselves to become more mindful. Think of it like a muscle. The more we use it, the stronger it gets. And just like any skill, the more we practice, the better we become. This could involve taking a few deep breaths before responding to an email or text message, pausing to notice the sights and sounds around you on your walk home from work, or even just paying full attention to the food you're eating. The key is to find opportunities throughout your day to check in with yourself and be fully present. When we're focused on our tasks, it's easy to get carried away, and before we know it, we're feeling stressed or overwhelmed. Here are a few tips to help you get started. First, set realistic goals. It's important to start small and gradually work your way up. When you're mindful, you're fully engaged in the present moment. By cultivating a daily mindfulness practice, we can become more present, focused, calm, and aware. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to stay up to date on our latest videos. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. When we're mindful, we read better, able to savor the positive experiences in our lives, and cope more effectively with the difficult ones. While it takes time and practice to develop a mindfulness practice, the benefits are well worth it. So, if you're looking for ways to improve your mental health and well-being, I highly recommend giving mindfulness a try. You can start by setting aside just a few minutes each day to meditate or simply pay attention to the present moment. Over time, you'll start to notice the benefits of mindfulness in your life. You're not dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. You're simply present and aware of what's happening right now. Second, you're more focused. Mindfulness can help you improve your focus and concentration. You're better able to pay attention to the task at hand and block out distractions. This can be especially helpful if you're easily distracted, or if you have a lot on your plate. Third, you're less reactive. When you're mindful, you're less likely to react impulsively. You take the time to consider your options and make the best choice for you. This can help you avoid a lot of problems and make better decisions overall. Fourth, you're more calm. Mindfulness can help you cultivate a sense of peace and calmness. You're better able to manage stress and difficult emotions. This can make a big difference in your overall quality of life, especially if you live a busy or stressful life. Finally, you're more aware. When you're mindful, you're more aware of your thoughts, feelings, and sensations. You're not trying to push anything away or ignore it. You simply acknowledge it and let it pass. This can be a very freeing and empowering experience. Don't try to go from 0 to 60 in a week. Instead, start with just a few minutes of meditation each day and gradually increase the amount of time as you become more comfortable with your practice. Second, find a quiet space. It's important to find a place where you won't be interrupted so that you can fully focus on your meditation. This could be in your bedroom, living room, or even outdoors in nature. Just make sure it's a place where you feel comfortable and relaxed. Third, set a specific time. It's important to set aside specific times during your day to practice mindfulness so that you don't forget to do it. This could be in the morning before the day gets started, or in the evening after the kids are in bed. Whatever works best for you, just make sure to stick to your schedule as much as possible. Fourth, make it a habit. One of the best ways to make mindfulness a part of your daily routine is to make it a habit. This means doing it at the same time every day in the same place. Over time, your brain will get used to it, and it will become second nature. Finally, don't give up. It takes time and practice to develop a mindfulness practice. Just pick back up where you left off and keep going. Taking a few moments to pause and check in with ourselves can help us stay calm and focused on what we're doing and not overly reactive or overwhelmed by what's going on around us. We're also more likely to be present for the important moments in our lives. Mindfulness can help us savor positive experiences and cope more effectively with difficult ones. It can also improve our focus, concentration, and ability to pay attention. Additionally, mindfulness has been shown to reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. It can also help us sleep better, improve our immune system, and increase feelings of well-being. When we're mindful, we're fully engaged with what's happening in the present moment without judgment or evaluation. The good news is that you don't. In fact, research suggests that just 5 minutes of mindfulness meditation per day can make a difference. Some people may find that 5 minutes of meditation is enough to help them feel more focused and calm throughout the day. Others may prefer to meditate for 20 or 30 minutes. Ultimately, the most important thing is to find what works best for you. Experiment with different lengths of time and see what feels right. Don't worry too much about the number. The goal is to make mindfulness a regular part of your routine. Now, of course, more is always better. But even just a few minutes can help you start to reap the benefits of mindfulness. This means setting aside dedicated time each day to sit or lie down in a quiet space and focus on your breath or another anchor, something to bring your attention back to when your mind wanders. I recommend starting with just 5 minutes a day. You can use a guided meditation to help you get started. Several apps offer free guided meditations. Setting a timer can also help ensure you don't get too caught up in the meditation and lose track of time. Meditation is a skill that requires practice. Be patient with yourself and don't get discouraged if your mind wanders during meditation. Just gently bring your attention back to your anchor. Over time, you'll get better at staying present. We're open to and accepting of the present moment, whatever that may be. And we're able to meet whatever is happening with clarity and calmness. So, if that's of interest to you, stay tuned for more updates. Let's jump into it. First, let's define what mindfulness actually is. Well, there are many ways to build your mindfulness muscle. Some people find guided meditations helpful. Others prefer body scan meditations or mindful movement practices like yoga. Still others find that simply focusing on their breath is enough to help them be more present. There's no right way to do mindfulness. The most important thing is to find what works for you. Mindfulness is something we all have access to. It's a basic human ability. Now, you might be thinking, this sounds great, but how do I do it? One way to begin building your mindfulness muscle is through a formal mindfulness meditation practice. Another way to build your mindfulness muscle is through informal mindfulness practices. When we're mindful, we're less likely to be reactive and more likely to be intentional in our actions. While mindfulness can be beneficial for everyone, some people may be wondering if they need to be meditating for hours each day to experience these benefits. So how do you determine the right amount of time to spend in meditation? There is no one-size-fits-all answer. It really depends on your individual needs and preferences. You may be wondering how to incorporate mindfulness into your daily routine. You may be wondering how you know if mindfulness is working for you. Here are a few signs to look out for. First, you're more present. In conclusion, mindfulness is a powerful tool that can help us live more fulfilling and meaningful lives. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and share it with your friends.